In this video, I'm hiking around Furesøen, which is the deepest lake in the entire country. After coming back home to Copenhagen from Vancouver, I have been reflecting quite a lot on how I continue on creating videos in a way that I'm truly proud of. You know, I want to do vlogs, but I also want to tell a story in every video, and that can be a challenge. Because it's like, I have tons of thoughts and ideas all the time about doing this and that for the videos, but to first narrate and then actually realizing them is a whole other thing. I'll try my best moving forward, every time. Anyway, let's get the video started, shall we? Hello you, thank you so much for clicking on this video. First of all, if my voice sounds a bit off, it's because I have a sore throat right now. But drinking coffee from my beloved Costa Rica cup helps me a bit. My sister gave it to me when she was in Costa Rica last spring. And it's funny because in Costa Rica they have this slogan or saying that goes like pura vida. And if you translate that like directly into English, it means like the pure life. But I would say that a better description of it is the good life. And just imagine a country having a slogan saying that. In a moment I'll be going with the S-train up to Farum, which is a city north of Copenhagen, where I'll be walking or hiking the Furesøen, or the trail that goes around this lake. And yeah, I'm super excited for that, super excited for a day out in the nature, of course. Oh, by the way, I should mention that this is my new apartment or student flat or whatever you want to call it. It's what I have been spending the majority of the time on since I got back from Vancouver, indeed moving into this place. And I think I'm more or less settled in now, and I'm super happy for how it is. And yeah, the size and the atmosphere in here is just amazing, because it's, whoa, just spilled some coffee, because it's so isolated from the outside world. So whenever I'm in here, I'm just at peace, you know, and that's wonderful. And last thing I want to mention before we head out into the nature, because I have already been talking way too much and the sun is starting to come out, which is beautiful. But that is that I encourage you to share and also just support my channel. It truly means a lot for my motivation to continue on doing YouTube videos. I know it's like a hobby project, but it's also fantastic whenever people that I don't know comment on my stuff and like watch my stuff. It's just beautiful to experience that. And it's like sharing personal stuff and recording myself might not always be as easy as it looks. For me, it's like kind of a battle in a way, but it's also a battle that I have a strong purpose about, because like at times I feel like this is what I'm supposed to do, and other times I can't find the reason why I'm spending so much time on doing this. So supporting me would like mean the world to me, to be honest. But enough talking, let's load the day pack with sweet treats and goods and head up to Furesøen to experience that green and calm tempo of the Danish nature. From the dollar sign at Nørrebro station to Furesøen, a bit of a contrast. It's only 12 kilometers in flight path from Copenhagen, which is kind of crazy. And fun fact, by the way, Furesøen is the deepest lake in the whole of Denmark. I have never hiked around Furesøen before, though I have canoed twice. So I have been here before, but it's the first time that I'm actually hiking, which is nice because it's not something you do every day these days, doing something for the first time. The weather is looking really decent, the sun is low, and I'm just out here for a wonderful day. Before I start walking, I'll just mention a quote that I saw like carved into a shelter a few years back in Jylland when I was hiking there. And that is, why stay inside when all hope is out? No, I'll rephrase that. Why stay in when the hope is outside? You get it? I hope you get it. I believe I'm hella perfectionistic about the craft and the videos I make because I want them to be good. No, that's an understatement. In fact, I want them to be the best of the bunch, quality over quantity and all of that. But on the other hand, I'm also aware that I'm solely self-taught in this discipline of editing. Like, I don't have any education or such. I'm learning myself settings and composition and lighting and so on. Yet for sure I have some nice gear, I still don't have the Rolls-Royce level camera equipment. Maybe that'll come one day. But for now, what I do have is a deep urge or wanting or desire to create something original. People call it content, and I guess it is content. It's my idea of content. I just realized that I have not even told you guys how many kilometers the hike is today, and it is indeed around 21 kilometers. And according to my sports watch, I have been doing around like 13 of them, so I still have a bit of kilometers and distance to go, but I'm just really enjoying this. It's beautiful. The nature is calming. I feel disconnected. It's like all the minor issues that I might have in the everyday life and all the problems that the world for sure has kind of disappears, because you know the trees are still standing, the birds are still chirping, and the wind is still blowing. The nature doesn't really care about human issues. It's of course fragile to what we people do to it, but at the same time it's also really like robust and no nonsense in a way, which I really like. For me that's empowering, and whenever I go out into the nature I feel strong. Like after, it might sound a bit weird, but I just feel like energized in a strong way. And another thing I feel is hungry, so I think I'll have a small snack before I continue on. Close. Let's go. Bottom line, is a wish to establish a platform that allows me to share my thoughts with you, the world. Like yours, my perspectives on life are unique. Maybe they are not always the most eloquent or multifaceted, but they are honest and they come from within. I don't want any AI tool helping me out with words or sentence structuring. I can do better. I can do me. But who is me? It's a young person studying and chilling, exercising, and indeed living in Copenhagen. Or, to be more precise, figuring out how to live. Because there isn't really a correct way to live life nowadays. We have an ocean of opportunities, and for me that is sometimes a bit overwhelming. But it's like whenever I do stuff that makes me happy, I don't worry about all the other parts of life that can feel a bit too much. And I know that I'm happy when I'm in motion, like hiking in nature, running in the city, playing ball and so on. So why not focus on that? If you hadn't guessed it already, I want to create videos that flow around movement, of any kind to be fair. Just something that gives me a feeling, or more accurately, a feeling of good energy that hopefully will shine through the camera lens, spreading positivity and honest vibes. That is what I want to do, and I hope you want to do it with me. Overall, I'm profoundly happy that I'm back in Denmark, and I think this hike was a good hike to acclimatize to the Danish nature again, because wow, we got some beautiful nature as well. It's not mountains like in Canada, but it's still really nice. Remember that everything will be fine, everything will turn out great, and if it doesn't, it still will anyway. Carpe diem and have a good one.